Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of the Hardcore Survival World, guys. Welcome on back. Last episode we added in this librarian's house right here, where we've got a couple of librarians just sort of chilling inside. And that brings me to the first task of today. I want to get inside of here looking fairly decent. That's the first task. Second task, I think I want to get some sort of bridge going across there. Or maybe we might bring the bridge over this way a little bit. I don't know. I've got to think a bit more about that bridge. And the third thing that I want to do is, if we're going to get into enchanting, we're going to need some sort of way to get leather. And I don't want to just plug a cow field down and say, good. Nor do I want to build a farm, which is what I do a lot of the time. I just build a farmhouse. I think what I want to do is build like a workstation. Right, we'd have a leather worker and he'd have a set of cows outside on his property. I'm thinking maybe we build a pathway going down here. We tear these couple of houses down. But, you know, a few things I've got in my mind. But the first thing, like I said, is I want to get in here, sort it out, get these into their homes, and get a couple of lecterns up and running. So, if you're looking forward to this episode, guys, do me a favor right at the very beginning before you forget. Leave it a like and hit subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get into some hardcore Minecraft. Some progress has been made. I've got the little villager pens in place. And the first trade this guy had was actually a mending book. It's an expensive mending book at 38 emeralds, but it's still a mending book nonetheless. This guy, though, is being very pedantic. He does not want to become a librarian, even though there is a workspace there. He's ticked over to a librarian once, and then never again. He's just like, no, I do not want to be a librarian. You cannot force me to be a librarian. But, sir, I need more librarians. In all fairness, what I think is happening is just another villager from down there has grabbed this workstation as his, and because he's using this workstation, this guy cannot grab it. That's what I'm thinking. I've had a look around up here and there's no more. But I think it's time we go on a rounding up trip and we round up all of the villagers and put them all somewhere where they cannot be near this. Oh, this guy's not become a librarian. Mr. Iron Golem, are you secretly a librarian? No, you won't trade me books, but you'll look at me. I'll pet you. Nice, Iron Golem. Excuse me, it's just your friendly peeping Tom here. I just want to see if, you know, you are a librarian. Hello, sir. Sir, are you a librarian, sir? Why do you not want to see me? Do you not like people looking in your home? I mean, what's wrong with it? I'm just peeking through your windows. Like, hello? Where are you? I don't think you are a librarian. Ah, nope, definitely not a librarian. And this guy still does not want to be a librarian. I'm not sure why you don't want to be a librarian, sir, but, there are no other villagers. I've only got 2 others left, and neither of them are choosing the trade, and you've got your own one right there. So I don't get why you, sir, do not want to be a librarian. Since the game wants to play tough ball and is infuriating me, there's only one way to deal with the infuriation. It is time to tear down this house and this house. That's right. Make Casey angry. Casey comes and chops your house down. Rah, rah. Mama, gaga. Ooh la la la. Me want your bad romance. Me want your bad romance. Casey is feeling slightly better. Casey is feeling much better now. Demolition cures frustration. Let's go. Casey, not pleased one more time. So this may be a tad childish, but villagers, you are on my bad side today. Splatter! Splatter number 2. Ah. And a number 3. I feel so much better now. Let's finish decorating that librarian house. Since we're moaning a lot in this episode, let's moan about YouTube music. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Every time I have paused the song to come back and record a clip, it has decided, you know what, no, you don't want to pause the song. You just want to restart the song. I mean, don't get me wrong. Mika, REO Speedwagon, and Bon Jovi, fantastic artists. I would love to listen to their songs again. But YouTube, sometimes I got a clip to record, man. I got a clip to record. Right. Minecraft does not have a YouTube music logo, so I can't drop a bunch of anvils on it. But what I can do is show you what the inside of this house looks like. And that's one of my goals for this series, to have interiors. So if we come in, we've got the staircase right here, a little plotted plant. Now, originally, we were going to have up here a enchanted setup, but I've decided I'm not going to put that here anymore. this is just going to be the librarian's house. We got a couple of beds with these. I want to put some other things in here, like some looms. I think looms would look really, really cool. Just sort of dotted around the place. But the trouble is that they're workstations, and the librarian might click onto that. So I can't put them down just yet, but we added a couple of plant pots for a spot of color. Then we come around here. Let's shut the door so creepers don't come in. And we've got our librarian. This guy did eventually become a librarian. He's become a librarian about 3 times now. So I just keep breaking this, and they're giving him his space. He likes his own personal space. He's like, I don't want to change my clothes in front of you. You're going to have to go away. So we have to leave him alone while he changes. But we got a little kitchen going on here. Again, I want to add some more things into this. But right now, I can't add any more like workstations or anything, because then he might decide that, you know what, I don't want to be a librarian. I want to be whatever is associated with the loom. So I'm really, really happy with this. Now, the next task is to begin foundation work on the little leather maker. And I think I want to put the home like sort of right here on the corner. I'm thinking that would be really, really cool. And we can even link this up to this path, although I am going to just redo this path because I don't really like the way this one goes. This was just a vanilla path. But yeah, so I want to get some sort of outline in here with how I want this to look. And I want the path, as you can see, I've already started just hashing out where I want it to go down here. But I need to get some sort of foundation in, so I've got a rough idea in my head how this is going to be. The sun is setting on KC Boulevard and it's time to sleep. I'm sure the librarians won't mind if I nick their bed. Maybe they will. It doesn't want to let me sleep. Oh, have you heard about the new changes in 1.18? Sleeping is no longer going to reset the rain unless it was already raining. That is something that I'm not looking forward to. To be fair, we all sleep in our Minecraft world just to reset the rain. So this is a design that I have come up with. Now, part of this series for me is building different shapes within Minecraft and trying to move away from your standard house, which is something I've done here. If you go back and look at some of my older builds, this is very different to what I normally build. And I'm really kind of happy with this, and especially this, using different blocks. I think it looks really, really nice. And I want to try and do that here with a bit of a tower on the side. I'm thinking of possibly taking out the corners just to make it look a little bit more rounder. I think we're going to have this as stone and the rest of the structure as wood. Although I might put this side as stone and put a chimney here because it's something I don't normally do. But I think maybe having that as round might be a little bit better. But I don't know. I think we might take a central spruce log up as opposed to using them for the corners. But yeah, anyway. So we're going to have a tower here. We're going to have the main house sort of here with a lean-to out the back here. Then we've got the rough shape of where the cows are going to be. This is going to be the sort of fencing area that keeps the cows in, along with this area here, which is going to be like a little bit of a lean-to that might have some food in it for them, might have some shelter. I'm unsure exactly what I'm going to put in here yet, but it's going to be something meant for the cows, and I think it's going to look really, really good. Now, there's a lot of different ways that I can approach this, first of all, but I think the first thing that I want to tackle is the main building itself, because I've got no idea how this is all going to come together, and I'm quite intrigued to see how I tackle it. So I've brought the tower up a little ways. I'm not entirely certain if this is going to be the final height for the tower just yet, or if I might need to take it a little bit higher. To determine that, I need to figure out just how high the roof on this side is going to be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start doing some work on this. Now, originally I was going to use spruce wood here, but because I'm using spruce wood here, I'm going to use spruce wood on this bit and then use cobblestone on this bit. This is going to be spruce wood, so it'll look really good on the cobblestone. But I do need to get some more work done. And we're going to do the exact same as what we've done everywhere else. So just stone brick here. We'll probably take the corners out and make them spruce logs. This is going to be just spruce planks, and we've got a ton of those, so I'm not overly worried about them. But I think we went the stone bricks all around the bottom, didn't we? Yes, apart from in the corners. So I do need to bring this all the way across here first of all. I've got some more of this smelting up, but I'm going to get a little bit more work done and just see how tall this comes out to. So a little bit more work, and I did have to bring the tower up a little bit more than I did originally, but that's okay. It's looking good now. This is the first time I've added a tower into a build, so it may be rough, but we'll see how that turns out all in all. And I've got these 2 walls put in place now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish just the walls and the roof of this before I actually start on the tower. Just so I'm 100% certain that that is at the right height. So I need to go and get myself some more cobblestone. We might have to actually go mine for some cobblestone. I am rather low of probably the most common resource in Minecraft. But yeah, more work needs to be done. Looking at it now, it is definitely starting to get the feel, but I don't think it's quite got the feel that I wanted to have. This tower feels way too tall. So I'm going to bring it down a bit, and I was originally going to have it open at the top where you could go up and just sort of look out over the village. I thought that'd be really cool, but I think I'm just going to close it off and have a very steep roof. But I want to use dark oak on the roof so it sort of stays with this aesthetic, but I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I might try and do some spruce wood design, but this is going to be my first task. Now, I haven't got the full spruce wood on just yet because I need more spruce wood. I need to go and do some chopping down of some trees, some deforestation, which is bad for the world. We shouldn't do it. But I wanted to get sort of a feel for this. So I think I'm going to do that, chop the trees down. Then I'm going to look at the roof. So I've had a little play around, and this is one of the cases where the first thing I tried actually worked, and I'm really, really kind of happy with how it turned out. So this is the roof design that I've gone with. It looks like a little bit of a mushroom top, but it fits the aesthetics that we're going with. I think I've gone a little bit too heavy on the fences, but I think once we start to blend in the rest of the house, that it'll actually look pretty good. But now my big task is simply bringing up the rest of the roof, because right now the house is in place, but the roof is not. So that's going to be the next goal, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough spruce. I'm probably going to have to do some more chopping. Feels like all I've been doing in this episode is chopping trees down. No! I'm really enjoying this build, and this series is really one of my favorite ones. Guys, if you'd like to see this become the flagship show, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you don't know what the flagship show is, well, the flagship show gets new episodes every other day. And then on the days where it doesn't get a new episode, we have 2 other series rotating. Although I'm thinking of ending Skyblock and just making it the hardcore, then the modded, then the hardcore, then the modded. But I'm thinking of introducing Stoneblock back into the mix. But now that we've got this done, we've got the shape of the house somewhat done. The next thing that I want to do is get this lean-to right here put in place. And this is going to be kind of ghetto in style. I want it to be... Well, where's our spruce wood? I'm thinking we have like 1 spruce log here. This is just an idea. Then we'd probably have like a spruce fence here. And then do I have any spruce slabs? I don't. Then on top of these fences, that is totally not where I wanted to place the spruce slab. On top of the fences, we're going to have a spruce slab. Then we're going to have slab. And then I'm thinking we go like another slab. And then we go, oh, that's not going to go like that. Okay. Fine. Then maybe we do this a little bit differently. Maybe we go like that. Then we get rid of you. And then we go trapdoor. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's going to be quite expensive, though. Oh, all these trapdoors, and I've only got a few. But I'm thinking we lean it to like that. And then, I don't know, do I want I think I definitely want something here to prevent the cows from coming in. Or at least from this way, anyway. I mean, we could always do just, like, fences and then trapdoors. I don't know. Let me get the roof put in place. Lean-to is in place, and we've kept the very simple design. I've gone ahead and added oak wood in here just to give it a little bit of contrast. I might switch that out to spruce. We've used spruce fences, gates. So, I don't know. I'm still... Jury is out on that one as of yet. But the next task is to get the cows in so I can start breeding them up. That way, while we're finishing off this build, I can keep coming out, breeding up the cows, and we can get a large number of them out here. I'm going to need some leather for some of the things that I want to do out here. So, yeah, originally I was going to have his workstation be here, but I think I'm going to have his workstation sort of be out here somewhere a little bit. And I'm not entirely certain what we're going to do. I definitely want to have an anvil out here and one of them like tanning racks. I don't know what they're called. But, yeah, so there's a couple of things that I've got ideas for just out here. But I want to get the cows in first, which means we need to fence off this area. And I'm going to be using a very similar design to what I've used here to keep it in sort of the aesthetics of the village. Well, the enclosure is done. And I'm kind of somewhat happy with it, but not happy at the same time. I think we need to add some more things to this to actually get it feeling like actual cow pen. Right now, it just feels like a big open field. But the first thing and the first step is simply let's get some cows in there, which means Farmer KC has to go and find some cows. They like mountains, don't they? There's got to be some nearby. Well, Farmer KC's back with a couple of cows in tow. Hopefully the in-laws don't mind just joining the little parade right here. And now they can have a nice little snack. For some reason, I don't have particles. Where's is particles turned off for some reason? I don't think so. Oh, where would it be? Ah, for some reason particles are turned to minimal. I only ever normally turn potion particles off because it drives me crazy seeing all those little symbols come up and down the screen. But the rest I do rather like on. So, up to fine. Thank you for that. All but Casey has the cows in place, which is all well and dandy. But I think we need to just transform this home a bit. Because right now, it is looking incredibly bland. Look at it. We've got none of these features going on. We definitely need some, and I'm not entirely sure I like this particular window anymore. Might have to do something about that, but I don't know what yet. Anyway, let's get to work. I want to do the house bit itself first, and then we'll look at doing the tower. Oh no! A golden zombie has gone for vengeance on me. This is because I tore them house downs in a temper at the beginning of this video, isn't it? Oh, shiny golden helmet. Looks like we can go to the nether and not be bothered by piglins now. So here we are. Couple of windows. I did decide that I didn't like these that much, so I did change them up some. And I really think I might curve these and put these on the inside, but I don't know yet. This, for now, is good. There's a slab up there, but I'm just going to let it despawn. I'm fine with that now. It used to be a time when I'd have to go up and get the block, but I've started to mellow a bit with that. But this is pretty much the outside of it. We've got this side. I'm not too fond of the back side, but it's got that lean-to. Maybe ideas will come to me in time, but it's okay. Maybe we just need some fences holding it in. I do need to put some fences here, here, and here, and here. And now I need to work on this, and I've got no idea what I'm going to do for this. Again, it was one of them, at first, if you try, you succeed moments. And we've had that right here, apart from I've just noticed I forgot to put the window panes in there. So, I've used oak wood just to sort of detail it and bring out the spruce behind it. And I've tried to round it a little bit by adding in these fences here, breaking them up with an oak fence every now and again. And then on these sort of bits, I've added in trapdoors. I think they look really good. We could do... That looks equally good, but I think this looks slightly better. There's a little window up there, but I didn't put anything on this side of the tower. I mean, we did this side of the tower, but I'm on about the back end right here. I just thought it was too small up there. It didn't make sense to actually have anything there. And then I added in these feet right here. And I think all in all, this is now coming together pretty good. I've got some torches up there just to stop mob spawning. This is a hardcore world. I do want to add in, up here, I do want to add in some carpets, maybe some trapdoors. But I have started a spruce farm a little bit here. I haven't got any saplings on me. I forgot to grab the ones that came from the tree. I've been growing big trees right here. You can see the pods all. But yeah, I'm really fairly happy with this. And now what I want to do is I want to focus on the cow pen out back. I want to add in a couple of things, and for this I'm gonna need some leather. If you've ever wondered what it's like to actually sit down and record your own videos, let me give you a sneak peek into what most YouTubers face whenever they record a Minecraft video. You're all geared up, you've got everything you need, you're ready to record a clip, you pop out of your house, and this happens. The sun goes down. Yep, the sun does go down on me. That is the answer to the question every time. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is fail this jump. Next thing that I want to do is I want to work on the lean-to that's going to go here. And we're going to use, I think, yeah, let's use slabs here. And what I want to show you is this kind of like wall right here. You can use a wall now to have a cow's head peek through. Oh, it's gone now. To have a little bit of a depth, and it connects as if it was a cobblestone wall. So we can use that to our advantage. I'm not going to use it on the sides because I genuinely want... Oh, that's the only problem. When you place trapdoors, they end up going the wrong way. Do I want it to overhang one? I think I do. But I wanted to show you that. A feature that I don't think a lot of people pay attention to. I built a cabin like this, or should I say a shed like this, in one of my Minecraft worlds. And I really like it. I forgot all about it until now. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then what I need to do is I need to bring this up. I think we need to bring it up at this level. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'll get it done. Now, with that in place, we can add in two things that I want to do. And I want to just dig a trench right here. Please, cows, don't go in this trench. And we're going to have 2 waters and 2 food. We can actually put things in here to make it look like it's got food in it. And we just put a few in each. Can I not fill you up? How many do you take? Jeez. There we go. So it looks like they've actually eaten it. And we can do the same with the water, but I need to get some You guys are really, really wanting some wheat, aren't you? Here you go. There you go. All you gotta do is ask. Now breed me some babbies. Okay, the next thing I want to do is something I actually want to do on camera, and it's I don't know. I have no idea what it's called, but we're gonna try and put one together here. It's gonna go something like this. This is gonna be a lot bigger than what I would like it to be, but I don't really have much of a choice, and I don't have enough trapdoors. Okay, now with the trapdoors in place. Oh, I'm too close. Can I get up here? I can. I want to put the trapdoors in like this. It's not going to let me put them there because am I stood in the way too much? I think I am. That's all right. We can do it like this. Flip them so we get this kind of wall thing going on here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take these item frames and we're just going to put them on here. Can I put them on trapdoors? Good. And this is just supposed to symbolize one of them drying rack thingies that they have. But I think to make it a little bit more, we need to take out this. And then quite possibly maybe do one of these. I don't know. First time ever trying to do one of these. Let's do that, just like either side. I think it'll be good enough. It'll serve its purpose. There's not really much we can do. I can't remember what these are called, but it's where they stretch the leather out. It might have been better being just a 2x2 now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it probably would. Yeah, I think that looks better. As for the rest of this field, I'm just going to leave it bare for now. This is perfectly fine. I do want to get some coarse dirt in here, but we don't have any gravel. Maybe even some pods up, but I don't have silk touch to get it in here, which means I'd have to grow the tree in here. And I think that's just a bit too much because it'll put it everywhere. So this field is going to have to remain like this. For now, I'm going to get some water and put them in there in a bit. But my next task is to sort of bring this into the rest of the village. We've got these roads here. I'd like to take this road to at least here, I'm thinking, is where I'll stop. And at least up to the front door. At least, like, right to about here-ish. Let's go to the end of the house. So, this is it. The final product, guys. And it looks really, really good. We've got the paths in place. And I do apologize. I was just taking a screenshot. Let's give that FOV back to where it normally is. That's much better. But it feels pretty good the way that it is now. We need these to grow up, these bushes. So we get that pop of red, that pop of color in there. That's very, very important. But I haven't done this side of the pathway because I just simply don't know what's going to go on with this side of the pathway yet. I think I want to put maybe another wheat field here. I think having wheat fields spread throughout this place and dividing the buildings using more than just roads would be really, really good. But maybe we do a potato field instead. I don't know. It's something for thought for the next episode. Now, this guy does keep transferring to a librarian. But he hasn't had any good trades yet. So I have to keep going and destroying the lectern. But he doesn't change when you're looking at him. He's very self-conscious, that librarian. So we just need to give a bit of space. But at least we got a mending villager, which was really, really great. But guys, that is going to do it for this episode from me. Oh, I love these pathways. When you start putting in all this shrubbery, the pathways just come to life. But guys, that's going to do it for me. So, if you've enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave it a like and hit subscribe. And, yeah, as always, I'm KC. You're the awesome folks. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now, guys. Bye.